and it's awesome and it's mine. Hey, Happy New Year. It's me again, Rabbi Sandra. And I told you all in the last video, and I think the video before then, that I had some new instruments that I wanted to make videos about. And I've played this guitar in a bunch of videos, but I haven't talked about how I got it. So it's a pretty cool story. Susan and I usually go to Asheville once, maybe more, a year. Sometimes, like one year, I think we went three or four times. And we get an Airbnb. But the more we go, we actually started to spend less time in Asheville and more time in some of the other mountain towns around Asheville, North Carolina. And so not the last time, but the time before that, we had dinner in this area called Black Mountain. We only had dinner, and it was a weird day. Everything was closed, or we got there late or something. And we're like, on our next visit, let's spend some time here. So we went to Black Mountain. We stayed just outside of Asheville and went to Black Mountain. And we found this really cool guitar shop. They're not on YouTube, but they're on Instagram and Facebook, called Acoustic Corner. And I'm blanking on the guy's name who owns the shop. The shop has been around for a very long time, and the current owner, who's worked there a long time, recently just bought it. And it's this awesome local shop with lots of stringed instruments. And I quickly gravitated to the mandolin area. That's a new instrument that I'm trying to learn more of. And found a mandolin that I was going to get. And I started walking around the store picking up some other instruments. And I saw this. And I will do a video on the mandolin at some point. But I saw this Guild M20. It's a pretty historic, iconic instrument. I think Guild made them for a while and then stopped making them. And so this is the guitar that was on the Nick Drake album cover. I have heard that he didn't actually play this guitar, but I have heard Neil Young play this guitar with a pickup in it, which is great. It's all solid mahogany guitar. The nut is 1 3/4 and is a shorter scale length, 24 3/4. Those details are important to me. I love this guitar, and like I said, I just could not believe how comfortable the guitar is. So they stopped making the M20 for a little bit, and during that time they came out with the M120, which was an all solid mahogany guitar. I've heard great things about it, and it was made overseas somewhere, and it was not made in the United States. And then they brought these back a few years ago. This is a 2017 model, and it is, like I said, all solid mahogany, and it's made in the United States. I believe it's single O, but I think they call it concert. All solid mahogany, and it's great. And but anyway, back to the story. Anyway, I was just going around the store, and then I picked up this instrument, and I just started playing it, and it just felt really comfortable, and I was sort of like blown away. I just couldn't put it down. And then and Susan was in the store with me for a little while, and then left to go walk around in some antique stores, and I just couldn't put it down. So anyway, I told the guy I was going to buy the mandolin, but I wasn't going to buy this. And then I had to go use the bathroom. And I come back. Okay, I said, okay, hypothetically speaking, if I were to buy this and the mandolin, what kind of deal would you give me? And we went back and forth. And of course, I walked off with this. It is a great guitar. And it's just a really cool guitar. So I got a pick here. So if you want to hear chords. See you at 9. Okay, so finger picking. All right. So I've been trying to do some more writing, and so I'm going to play something I worked out on this little guitar here. Here goes. It's from Psalm 121. I lift my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from Lord above, maker of heaven and earth. Esayena Eleharim, Meya Yavo Ezrim, Ezrim Meim Adonai, Yavo Ezrim. I lift my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from Lord above, maker of heaven and earth. All right, thanks for listening, y'all. I am going to do another video soon on my mandolins that I have required. One of them coming from the acoustic corner. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Also, if you like this, please hit subscribe and the little bell. And I'm on all the socials as Rabbi Sandra. You can find me on Facebook as Rabbi Sandra, and as Rabbi Sandra Lawson. And you can find me on Instagram as Rabbi Sandra, and TikTok and Twitter as Rabbi Sandra. All right, y'all have a great day. Happy New Year.